Justice is coming. Justice is coming. Justice is coming. Oh yes, I know. Justice is coming. Justice is coming. Justice is coming. Oh yes, I know. Oh yes, I know. Oh yes, I know. Oh yes, I know. Yes, I know. Oh yes, I know. Oh yes, I know. Oh yes, I know. Yes, I know. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Oh yes, I know. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Oh yes, I know. 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 Oh yes, I know.
Nigeria on a daily basis witness the impunity which is so-called Fulani herdsmen extremists who share an ethnic and religious identity with President Buhari and the Fulani elite, which now dominates all key institutions in Nigeria.
To open an investigation specifically into the wide-scale and systematic killing of the civilian population, and most notably targeting the indigenous people of Biafra.
Clear that now we've put the Biafran issue on the radar screen of the government, of the Biden administration, of Congress.
Ongoing and wide-scale systematic killing of the civilian population, and again specifically targeting the IPOB.
Of weapons being used against Biafrans, but affirmatively supporting an effort to have a independence referendum organized and conducted by the United Nations, as we've done in South Sudan.
They formally open an investigation and look into what we are identifying as a genocide that's being committed by the Nigerian government and extremist Fulanis against the indigenous people of Biafra.
There's been nothing in experience since 1960 to suggest there simply is not a way, given the history of division between the Fulani and the Biafrans, to think that they can coexist under a single sovereign roof.
Notified. All right, good evening from here. Now we are switching over to Enter Biafra. Thank you very much. Tell everybody we are live and direct to address Onyendu's court. Onyendu's court. We are going to be addressing the court, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu'S trial. We are going to be addressing the political solution. We are going to be addressing and giving solution, and we are profiling way forward. I want you to watch this program and don't miss it. All right. Good evening from here. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are watching from. This is live and direct on Enter Biafra Channel 1. This is live and direct on YouTube. This is live and direct on Enter Biafra live streaming app. This is live and direct on other social media platforms. Today, we have come here to analyze and profile solution for the very first time. For the very first time, the court of the proceeding of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu'S court, matters arising from the court, and then a message to Biafrans on a way forward. You see, what I am going to do today is something that long overdue. Long overdue. I waited and waited and waited and waited for the leadership to address Biafrans, and I didn't see that. I didn't see that. So it is part of it. It is part of it. We know it is this is a very difficult time, very critical time. But somebody have to do it. Somebody have to do something. Now, what I want to do now is to explain to Biafra people, explain to IPOB worldwide, explain to indigenous people of Biafra exactly what is going on and what is needed to be done in this time. If you think that you are going to beg your way out of this mess, you are making a very big mistake. If you think you can manipulate your way out of this mess, you are making a very big mistake, furthering the mistake of the past. The only way out of this particular mess is to step up and come up with a decisive decision with immediate effect. There is no time to waste. That is a serious mess. A serious mess. And that mess is what I have come to address today. Now, I will not go into reading press statement, press release from both sides. I am not going to do that. I have read the press statement of the elders, the Ezes and Ozos, our elders, the governors of the Southeast. I have read their statement on this program, and I'm not going back to read it again. I have also read the press statement when the sit at home, when the no election in Anambra State was cancelled. I read the press statement. So I am not going to read that press statement again from the spokesman of the indigenous people of Biafra. I am not going to read the statement again. I have come today to put culpability where culpability is. Remember, what I have come to do here is to provide solution and suggest a way forward. A way forward. Because I am a solution-based thinker. I am not just somebody who talk. I prefer solution. I have come to prefer solution. So if you care to listen, those of you who want Biafra, take every single thing I am going to say today very, very seriously. For those of you who really yearn for Biafra, you yearn for Biafra, take what I'm going to say today, everything I'm going to do today, take it very, very seriously. And don't look face. So I'm calling on all Biafrans to make sure that everything I'm going to say today, they take account of it. Because I have come with solutions, a way forward. You know, one thing about people, one thing about our people, one thing about some agitators is that they always talk. One thing about Nigeria is that Nigeria problem is no solution to anything. They always talk. They always blame. They always criticize people. They always criticize leaders. They never provide solution. And thereby, problem everywhere. Nobody has ever, in Nigeria, they don't provide solution. They criticize only. So in Biafra, we are not going to be like that. We are not going to do what they are doing in Nigeria. We will criticize and we bring solution. Now, first of all, I want to thank the legal team. I want to thank the legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I want to thank the legal team. It is not easy. I want to thank Barrister Ejiofor. I want to thank him. It is not easy. It is not easy. We must remember that Barrister Ejiofor life is in serious danger. Serious danger. There has been several attempts to kill Barrister Ejiofor. His home was invaded twice. People were killed both times. The first time they invaded his house, people were killed. People, not individual, people. People were killed. When you talk about people being killed, it means that more than 2 persons. The second attempt, somebody was killed. His PA was not just killed, he was burnt inside a car. That is the DSS and Nigerian military. Joint task force. They killed his PA. Let me remind you today that Barrister Ejiofor is still in Nigeria in the midst of these evil and murderous security agencies in Abuja. I want you to have that in your mind. They are still looking for him, but they will not succeed. Barrister Ejiofor status has gone beyond just an attorney for IPOB. I want all of you to understand and put this thing I just said now into your head as we proceed to today's teaching. Because as Barrister Ejiofor is defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he is also paying price for defending him. And as a matter of fact, he is the only attorney that has paid that price and still standing in this trial. I don't know if there is any other person. We know that one of the attorney of IPOB mother was killed. His mother was assassinated sometime. I do not know whether he is part of this team, but at least the people, all the attorneys in this particular case now, defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Barrister Ejiofor has paid ultimate price. Then Barrister Aloy Ejimako is also a very brilliant attorney. I must thank him because it is not easy. But Biafrans, we have seen several times, we have seen Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in court twice. We were supposed to see him 3 times. We ended up seeing him twice since he was abducted. Why I am doing this particular video today and this exposition today and this teaching today is that it has become imperative for me to do. The message is here. When I looked at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the last court, I feel broken. My heart was broken. I don't know how you feel. I don't know what you felt. What I'm telling you now has nothing to do with the fact that the case was adjourned. No. I saw Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, my heart was broken. I didn't believe it. But let me tell you, what you saw on the 10th of November in Abuja was a leader that is very disappointed. Very disappointed. He is not disappointed because he is in DSS dungeon. He is not disappointed because he is in detention. He is disappointed because he left fools. He left fools behind. He left fools. I said fools. As far as I'm concerned, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was disappointed. I see that disappointment written all over him. Forget all these things you see. Forget it. I saw Mazi Nnamdi Kanu disappointed. Welcome back. I hope my sound is coming out. My voice is coming out. Now, the reason why I am making this video today is that I am going to propose solution here. The solution may not be, may not be the thing that is going to solve the whole thing, but it is going to be very effective solution. At least a step forward. I saw Mazi Nnamdi Kanu disappointed. Now, first of all, I must also register my own disappointment so far. I want you to, every video I have made from the day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was appeared in Nigeria, I want people to take documentary of it. Document it. They are in the internet. Document it, because you are going to make reference to all the videos and broadcasts I have made. And if you are working with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for 10 years, like some of you claim, and you did not see that disappointment in him, then you are not worthy. You are not worthy to pronounce that you work with him for 10 years. Now, I want to make my own disappointment public today. I am disappointed that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu could not be provided with cloth. I am disappointed. And I want, as I'm saying these things, the people that are in position to make changes to take note. I am not happy. I am very, very disappointed that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu could not be provided with clothes. It is an insult. It is an insult on the people of Biafra, of which I am part of. Very big insult. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu appeared in court for the very first time in Nigeria without the presence of the council. His head was covered. He appeared on white Fendi cloth. We saw pictures coming out from Kenya. All the way from Kenya, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was handcuffed, tortured for 8 days. He was wearing Fendi cloth. He was extraordinarily renditioned to Nigeria through criminal conspiracies, kidnapping of a state called Nigeria. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came to court. The first one, without the knowledge of the lawyers. He appeared in court the second time with full knowledge of the lawyers. He appeared in court the third time with full knowledge of everybody. And he still appeared in the same cloth. It's a disappointment. I am disappointed. Let me tell you, it may mean nothing to you. It may mean nothing to you. Psychologically, is a message from the Nigerian state. And if it is a choice, of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, then he need to be advised. We don't want to see him in that same Fendi again. Let us make more Fendi cloth available to our leader. Black, yellow, red Fendi, green Fendi, white and black Fendi. Make it available to him. I believe that the DSS cannot deny the right of our leader to change cloth, even if they are washing it every day. So, between now to the next whenever our leader is going to appear anywhere, let there be a change in that cloth. Because, let me tell you, it is what we call a psychological welfare, and we cannot accept it. If he refuses, convince him. Tell him there is a reason for that. And if they refuse him to change his cloth, that is a complete violation, another violation of his right. And if it requires a new application to court, asking Nigeria court, if it is going to be a requirement that we are going to file a new application separately, file it and make it public. Let us file the application requesting separately for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be given cloth to change. That psychological welfare cannot hold water in a struggle where I am part of. It cannot. It can't hold water. We need to be changing the cloth every day. That is number one. I don't need to go into explanation to tell you what kind of psychological welfare I am talking about. But those that are in position to make this happen should do more research about that. Even a prison warder, even a prisoner, somebody who is in prison, have their uniform. We will know that you are in prison. For that reason, you are appearing in your uniform and you are in prison. Even when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in prison, he came different. He came to the court with class. Did you not see videos of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? From 2015 to 2017, were you not there? Did you not see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu appearance in court? Now, Biafran people, IPOB worldwide demand immediate change in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cloth. If he say he must be wearing Fendi cloth, make Fendi available. Make it available in different colors. Make it available in different colors. Let me tell you, if in any day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is appearing in court and we see him in this same cloth without any justification, I will wage war myself against everybody that have contact with him. Because I know the reason why this must be done. The psychological trauma and psychological war being waged against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, even if it was him that said, don't worry, I don't want to wear another cloth. No. In fact, he is not even in the right place to decide at this point. We, the people he left behind, we are thinking differently. We are not in captivity. We are free men. Our mentality and thinking is still very, very intact. We are not under stress. We are not under duress. We are not in incarceration. So if he say he don't need another cloth, tell him we are deciding this one for him. We want to defeat them on that mental welfare. It is not going to work. Convince him. Tell him that we are concerned and we want him to change the cloth. We want to be seeing different cloth on him. And if this did not happen, I hope I am speaking the mind of Biafra, because Biafra is a spirit. I know a lot of you did not take notice of this. It is not just about taking notice, but it is about psychological welfare. Now, if this did not happen and we did not hear the reason, I will personally know that something is wrong. And I will wage war into making more reason. I will go deeper for people to understand the reason why it must be done, that our leader must be given the right that is, it is his right to change cloth. We know that January is too far, but you never can tell. You never can tell whether he's going to appear anywhere. Nobody can tell. So make it available as soon as possible. That's number one. Number two. Is that for those of you who followed the court proceeding, what transpired in the court that day? For those of you who followed what transpired in the court, I remember when he was exchanging words, with the DSS officer in courtroom. In fact, I want to put that video because it is very important that I do this once and for all. Let me bring the video of our leader in court exchanging word with the DSS. One moment. All right. Here we go. I want you to watch this video. This is number 2.
Whose responsibility is it? One. Who's stopping them from Who's stopping them from coming? I'm asking you, who's stopping them from coming in? I have a right.
Now, there is a difference. There is difference between WADA and in investigation, or when you are in a investigation detention. There is difference between staying and confronting prison warder than confronting the DSS criminals. I want you to take a look at this video in the court. What happened there? Now you can relate it to what is happening behind the scene. You can use this video to judge what is happening behind the scene. I am going to be using code language and hope they will understand me. So what you see on this video is example of what is happening behind the scene in DSS dungeon. So if they can treat our leader this way in the court of law, inside courtroom, where cameras are, where people are watching, if they can try to talk down on our leader like this, you can imagine what they do behind the scene. That is why I was heartbroken. The time has come where you will look inside yourself, check your mind, check your conscience, and make a decision that you believe should be for the best interest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra. Not until we take the bull by its horn, you all will live to regret ever dining with the devil. And let me also be talking in parable. Because when you come to say you have gone this line before, you have followed this road before, you are a mistake. You have not followed this road before. This particular road, abducting, kidnapping, and sending to Nigeria, you did not follow it before. It was not what 2015. It was not what you followed from 2015 to 2017. So why will you be coming online, coming on air to just talk rubbish? Because I am angry. So you talk rubbish, saying it has happened before and this is how you handle it. It didn't happen before. So what I want to correct this evening is the impression that you want to handle this particular incident, the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the way you handled it in 2015, in 2016, in 2017. You can't handle it that way. You can't. Don't make us become rebel in the struggle, because we are going to be, if that is what it takes. If becoming rebel is what is going to take to make sure our voice are heard in different way, we will be. So the point I want to make, the second or third point I want to make is that don't ever come to tell us that you have gone through this way before. You didn't. Don't come to tell Biafrans that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have gone through this way before. He didn't. This is a new way. And a new way requires a new strategy. And what you have to do is to identify the new strategy you are going to use in this new way. As has been a messed up, completely flopped. What I have seen so far is not just a disappointment, but a heartbreaking. There is possibility to make amendment. I am going to disappoint so many Biafrans this night. What I'm going to do here will disappoint you in a very way. Now, I said, when you look and watch that video, you will understand what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going through. So, some of the decisions, you need to understand that he is saying a different thing. Where he is heartbroken, disappointed in the people he left behind. And today, all you do is to chase rats while the house is on fire. I said before, one thing you must not do is to give your enemy impression that you have something very dear to you and you don't want to lose it. Once you do that, you have created room and opened the door of hellfire, and your enemy will be giving you hellfire. And the leadership are opening that door to the enemy. Forget all this, whatever you are, forget it. We are being realistic. And all these things is not something I'm going to do privately. No. No. You are the door to the enemy. You understand what I'm saying today, but in few weeks to come, in few months to come, you are going to understand. Except has gone beyond the scene or behind the scene that we don't know. And that we don't need to know is a different thing. But let me tell you, I want you to search your conscience, search your soul, and look at the condition of Onyendu today and tell me that some of the things you are implementing is actually sensible. Some of the things you are implementing is it actually sensible? One thing I have to tell you also, now, when you look at, I want you to be taking the point I am making this evening, point by point. Because we are going to go somewhere at the end of the day. After, a lot of you watched that video where he was roaring like a lion to the DSS man. But you didn't watch it from this perspective, from this context. From the context of the atmosphere and condition, what it would have been if it is not public. What it would have been if it was to be in the DSS dungeon. Now, I want you to use that video I played, now reflect to the kind of threat that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu received prior to Anambra election. while in DSS dungeon. I want you to use that video to, put yourself in the shoe of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the kind of pressure he received from politicians, from government, from prior to Anambra election. But you know what? We failed him. It is a good thing that APGA won Anambra election. But let me tell you, it doesn't matter what happened. APGA is Anambra and Anambra is APGA. So nobody can win election as far as Nigeria is concerned in Anambra State. APGA. Ndi are not stupid. You see, the Igbo people are not stupid. And they can never be. Not to talk of Anambra. No. Not to talk. So if anybody was actually thinking that, if you were panicking that APC would have declared winner in Anambra, then you don't know, you don't actually know anything. What is going on in Nigeria? You don't know. And that is why it is very important. Before you join struggle like this, get yourself educated historically so that you'll be able to know what is going on. Somebody like me, even if I was sleeping or I am sleeping, you wake me up. If I am in dream, in deep sleep, wake me up, ask me what is going on in Anambra, who is going to win. I will tell you APGA. Because no other party can win Anambra election. If you conduct that election 100 times, APGA, each time, APGA will get more vote, more higher. Every then, APGA will get more vote. If you conduct that election 100 times, APGA is going to win 100 times, and each time they are going to get more vote. Somebody say, I said Abdullah was situated to win. I have never said anything like that. Don't come here, and that's how you people are putting word into people's mouth. You never heard anything like that from my mouth. I don't make such comment. I am guiding my word in what I say, because I'm not just because I want to talk. No, you never heard me in this whole thing mentioning anybody that is going to win. Now, having said that, Anambra election have come and gone. We accept in good faith because APGA is Anambra and Anambra is APGA. And for the fact that Ojukwu, who fought for Biafra, is the founder of APGA, or was the founder of APGA. So it is also a honor. So we are not disappointed. We are not disappointed. But what I want to tell you is that there is nothing you can do in this life for another party to win an Anambra election. That, it cannot happen. That is by the way. Now, when I saw Onyemen, I saw disappointment. Now let us even come to the political solution. The political solution. I hope you people are picking point on what I'm doing, because I say I'll be talking in coded language. I don't want to be, breaking the kola nut here. But I am talking in a coded language. We need to see action. Taking after this exposition, we want to see action begin to happen and all that. So that somebody telling me to refresh. Go and change your phone. If I begin to see 5 comments, 10 comments telling me to refresh, that then I will refresh. Not when one person is writing me refresh. Refresh your own phone so that you have a clear picture. Look at Enter Biafra is showing. Did you see the picture? Very clear. This is Enter Biafra app. So why would I be refreshing? I am watching it too. Okay. Right. So now, sound is okay. Okay. The agent are telling me to refresh. Let us have mercy on them and refresh. All right. So, like I said, yes, we already refreshed, and I think we have a better picture now. Like I said, we are going to the political solution. Political solution. So I want you all to understand that when you talk about political solution, this political solution they are talking about that made Anambra election to hold, I want to tell something to you today. We are believing, let us believe that something will come out from that political solution. Okay? Let us believe that something will come from that political solution. But let me now disappoint you. I want to disappoint you with the political solution. I am somebody that always wants to be positive. But let me disappoint you. Do you know how I want to disappoint you? You know, I hold in a very high esteem the leaders. I thank them. I hold in a very high esteem the Igwes. I hold in a very high esteem the Obi of Onitsha. I hold all these people in a very high esteem, and I commend them for coming back to realize that, you know, it is time for them to live up to expectation. But let me disappoint you. Having identified with everything we are doing, I mean the elders, haven't come to realize that we are in the right path, haven't come to realize that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is their son, haven't come to realize that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing the right thing, having come to realize all these things, and having succeeded in making Anambra election a success. Let me disappoint you. I will disappoint you now. Do you know that in all this political solution, all this political is one-sided? Now, you will ask me, what do I mean by one-sided? It is one-sided. One-sided in the sense that IPOB leadership, Ohaneze leadership, Ndigwe and the Ndizenozo leadership, governors and the other political leaders, all coming together a political solution is one-sided. It's one-sided. So you are only wishing. This is what you want as a political solution. Governors, leaders in the Southeast, all of them come together to say this is what we are wishing as a solution to Nnamdi Kanu out. Northerners were not there, part of them. The opinion of Fulani and terrorists were not part of them. They were not part of the discussion. So the issue now is that this political solution is only one-sided. Nobody knows what the outcome is going to be. They will now go to present to the presidency that, presidency, this is what we decide. This is what we want to do. We are looking for solution to this problem, and this is what we believe should be the solution. Only then you can hear from Fulani. So as I'm talking to you now, it is only one side. We are yet to hear the opinion of the people that are detaining Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whether they actually want to listen to a political solution. And what kind of political solution they want to listen to. You see the reason why we cannot even calm down. Calming down is going to be very dangerous. Why are we coming down? Why are we coming down? Why is everywhere silent? Why? Why are we going to be silent when this political solution we are talking about is only one-sided? Look at idiot. You see, High Life Nigeria media is coming to Biafra broadcast to say you are snake Simon. You see, and his name is High Life Nigeria media. And some fool within us who don't like Simon Ekpa, who hate Simon Ekpa, will see this comment now. You know, they will see this comment, they will pick it. Yes, we know Simon Ekpa is bad. Simon Ekpa is bad, he's a snake. But look at the person commenting that Simon Ekpa is a snake. He called himself High Life Nigeria Media. Even if he changed his name to High Life Biafra Media, just to come here and attack Simon Ekpa, you are going to know the agent of Nigeria. These are the people who want to come to the struggle to put confusion. And only fools are falling for it. And after exposing him now, we are going to block him. Because these are the people who are constituting nuisance on our page. They come with Nigeria name, and when they come with Nigeria name, they will comment like this, and people who don't know them will go and follow that part. They think that somebody is commenting, they think that they are commenting, communicating with somebody, and before you know it, they have caused confusion. So let us look for him and tell him goodbye. The only thing he's going to do now is to listen to the sense we are making here, because he can't do without the sense we are making. He cannot live without watching this video. So he will still watch, but the only thing is that he cannot comment. So let me look for him and tell him goodbye. Here he is. All right. Now you are going to see him. He is gone. That's why I like all the social media. If he open another account and come and comment again like that, we are going to block him. Because what I am doing now, it's somebody with brain to understand what I'm doing. Now, he has distracted us enough. So, what am I saying? What I'm saying is that the meeting from the press release, remember I told you people, from the press release is one-sided. So it is only opportunity to negotiate the cancellation of seat at home by the indigenous people of Biafra, and then to go to Abuja to now present the collective resolution of the people of the Southeast. They present it to the presidency and want presidency to reach into agreement with them. The question now is that we don't know what will be the opinion of the other party? So the another question is, why did we then give this thing up when we are yet to hear the opinion of the other side to know whether they are actually ready for political solution? Because as I'm talking to you now, we don't know whether they actually agree to have any, accepting political solution. And we already gave up the Anambra election. Remember that I said, I am not, I am happy that at least Abga is there. And I also made it very clear that no other person, Anambra is Abga and Abga is Anambra. So it is, it is not, it can never be possible that any political party will win Anambra election. Okay? Because Igbo people are not stupid. So, and you that say, come here to mention DOS, you are also blocked. Because the broadcast I am doing here has nothing to do with DOS. So you are also blocked. Disgraced. We don't want any distraction. Don't come here and comment DOS. I'm not calling DOS here. Now, listen to what I am saying and open your brain and receive sense. And those who I'm talking to, they know I'm talking to them. And then, of course, if nothing happens, they will see action coming very soon. There is no two ways about it. Because Biafrans are going to rise up. My next preaching now is the importance of rising up of Biafrans with civil disobedience. Very important. So, the issue of political solution is one-sided. We don't know what the other side, which is the Nigeria state, what they are going to do. We don't know. So we only decide it is what we have decided on by ourselves that we are going to go and we adopt political solution. That political solution is one-sided. Is one-sided opinion. Okay, I want you to go and mark today's date. We want to hear how the chiefs, the traditional rulers, will go to Abuja and what will be the outcome of that political solution. Because what the traditional rulers are going to Abuja to do is not to go to Abuja to tell the presidency that, okay, that thing they discussed, they have done it and they are here. Now, this is why I said it is not by age. It is not by age. And this is why I said, when I'm not saying that I know more than everybody. I'm not saying that I'm the most brilliant person in Igbo land. I'm not saying that I must be involved. But what I'm saying is that in this kind of situation, if you want to really solve it without biased mind, without some criminality attached to it, what do? You first of all converge yourself. The leader of the Eastern Nigeria should first of all have a roundtable meeting, pass a resolution, decide on that resolution, and then go to Abuja. First of all, go to Abuja. When you go to Abuja, you tell the president, thank you, Zeke, MSA, love you, but actually believe the political solution is genius for non-obvious reason, which shouldn't be said openly. Keep up the good work, but remember, what you don't know is bigger than you. Exactly. Thank you very much. But I'm just giving you what you don't know. What you don't know is bigger than you. That is truth. But let me tell you, what you don't know also is bigger than you, because you don't know from which context I am coming from. But just pay attention to what I'm doing. Now, what they ought to have done is that they ought to have come together, have a meeting, go to Abuja, have a meeting with the Abuja and let them rub mind with Abuja for Abuja to tell them what they believe should be done before they can consider looking into Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, once that is done, they will now back to Biafra land and engage the IPOB that yes, we are now looking for political solution. This is what we are going to do. This is what we have discussed with the presidency. We have done with Fulani. We have discussed with the people. We have done this. We have done that. And this is what we are looking at. So we are believing that if you people agree to do this, to make this, cancel this, to make sure that election is free and fair, to do this and do that, we are going to be successful. Okay? The IPOB will now be in position to either accept to go through this dialogue or not. And once they accept to go into this dialogue, we now have mutual understanding, believing that because our elders have discussed with the Abuja, and we will call off the sit at home. Now, after calling off the sit at home, the elders will now converge again, pack themselves to Abuja. Now we have delivered on our promise from our own side. We have delivered. IPOB have cancelled, and we have conducted election. Election was free and fair. Now we are now back to our discussion as we agreed earlier. And the thing continued from there. Whatever happened will be history. But this time around, it didn't happen like that. Now, what they used to stop this thing was the actual initial move, initial step. So now they are starting the process, which is going through to Abuja without knowing what they think, without discussing with them, without knowing whether they're actually ready to even accept political process. I am believing that they want to, but without knowing. So only now they want to go to Abuja to tell Abuja what they want. What if they go to Abuja and you know what we know, and you know that we know them, and something else happen? Do you know what it will be? If our elders and our chief go to Abuja and it turned out something else, do you know what it means? I hope you know what it means. And somebody say political process mean 2023. So is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu going to be in the DSS dungeon till 2023? Or, so these are the questions, these are the things that need to be addressed first before anything can be given out. But it is not late to, because if they go to this Abuja and nothing tangible happen, the struggle will change. If they go to this tangible happen, the struggle will change. Now, what I am trying to say now is that we do not need to wait for that Abuja to happen. In fact, we don't even know when. We don't know when they are going to Abuja. So we need to know. We need to have time frame when they are going to Abuja. Are they going to Abuja this year? Are they going to Abuja next year? Or are they going to adjoin Abuja again? Is the presidency ready to receive them? And when? These are the issues, the questions we should be asking so that we have time frame. It's not just everybody relax. We are working on it, knowing the kind of people we have in Nigeria. It can take them 3 months to go to Abuja. Before they go to Abuja, they will have another sitting, another hearing of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So let us know, let us make sure we press this traditional rulers to come up with a date. We want to know when they are going to Abuja. We can't continue to be in the dark. So let us know when they go to Abuja. Very, very important. Now, I also, to support this, I also suggest that now the people, the Biafrans in the southern Nigeria, from southern Nigeria means that in the entire southern Nigeria, they may begin to consider joining the sit-at-home, the one-day sit-at-home that the people in Biafra land has been observing voluntarily. It is very important. We need to be sending a very strong message to the Nigeria state, and we are looking at our Oduduwa brothers joining this sit-at-home. Very, very important, because it has become imperative. Very, very imperative. We want our business people in Lagos, in other parts of southern Nigeria, which is no other place than Oduduwa land and our land. We want them to join the voluntary sit-at-home that Biafrans are observing for the sake of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And let me tell you, for the sake of Biafra, let me tell you again, for the sake of those that are now in detention for many years without taking them to court, because you don't have any reason to take any Biafra agitation to court. What are you going to sentence the person for shouting for Biafra? Why we are not going to ask the Biafrans in the northern Nigeria or in the middle belt to take this step or this measure is because of the fragile situation in northern Nigeria. We don't want to expose them into attack. We don't want to expose them to attack, because if they sit at home now to observe, if they observe sit at home now for one day to join the people back home, the next day they are going to be burning their shops, and Nigeria government will not do them. But we know that in the southern Nigeria, we are now united. So nobody can destroy their property in Oduduwa land. We are united. But in northern Nigeria, they will. So those in northern Nigeria will continue to do their business, whatever they are doing there. But those in southern Nigeria should begin to make up their mind. Before tomorrow now, you say, Simon Ekpa have given order for people in for all the Biafrans in southern Nigeria to sit at home. Let us see when they are going to sit at home. I am calling on you in the southern Nigeria, in Lagos, in Abeokuta, in Ogun State, in Ondo State, in Ekiti State, in Osun State. It is time you begin to consider sitting at home during the voluntary sit at home people are observing in Biafra land. We want to hear Kepu Kepu. We want to hear it that in Ladipo, the market is closed. We want to hear it that in Mandelas, the market is closed. We want to hear it that in Alaba International, market is closed. Because the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu we are talking about is fighting for your survival. The reason some of you will go to Biafra land for Christmas today is because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is because of ESN. Otherwise, you cannot travel. The reason why some of you will go to your village this Christmas from Mandelas, from Ladipo, from Aspanda Market, from Alaba International, from Oshodi, from everywhere you are doing business all over southern Nigeria, the only reason why you can travel without Fulani coming to your house and slaughter you in Christmas is because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So, and you know what? When you join this particular voluntary sit at home, it is going to pull weight. It is going to pull weight. You know what it is? The entire southern Nigeria, before you know it, it will spread like wildfire. Oduduwa brothers will pick it up from there. And we are gone. Once Yorubas pick the sit at home, my brother, if any day Yoruba pick the sit at home, we are gone. We have already, any day, Oduduwa follow us to do sit at home. That is the end of Nigeria. But you know what? You need to let them feel it. Because they are part of what we are doing. You need to let them feel it. And it is going to come from you. I know that village or so, when Ifeanyi Uba visited Lagos to campaign in Lagos, everybody was shouting, Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. If Nnamdi Kanu is another savior in Lagos, where Ifeanyi Uba came to campaign for election, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can be a savior as well. When you close your shop for one day and let it go viral, let the world talk about it. Let Nigeria media go and talk about it. That the Biafrans in Lagos are closing their shop on Monday. It is not gone. It is not bullet. It is civil. Without firing any gunshot. If you can do that in Lagos, we are ready to go. And let me tell you, you see in Lagos, you see Oduduwa land. Any day you begin to observe sit at home for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu voluntarily, Yoruba people will pick it up, our brothers. They'll pick it up. Look at this one. 3-way. They don't have name. They don't have name. Simon Ezenago, you have nothing to offer. Keep entertaining your umu whatever. These are the idiot, faceless people. Look at the name, 3-way. And what it is that she comment here again, because these are the idiot people when they hired. This is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Hired with ordinary data. Some of them don't have the data now. They don't have job. Hired with data. You can imagine all the things I'm saying. The only thing he says is that, Simon, you have nothing to offer. Let me tell you, what I am saying now is offer. I am making offer. I am offering intellectual advice. Very expensive. I am offering it free of charge. I am opening your eye free of charge. But what do you have to offer? Nothing. The only thing you do is to collect 500 naira recharge card. For some of you who are being used to do 200,000 euro project, 200,000 euro agricultural project with IPOB money. Some of you, your name, they use your name to do agricultural project. 200,000 euros. They put your name. You are defending it. So when you come and attack Simon Ekpa, you are not attacking Simon Ekpa because you are defending Biafra. You are attacking Simon Ekpa because they use your name. They use your name to start agricultural project with IPOB money. You come to defend the person who is using your name to do project in Nigeria with IPOB hard-earned money. Some of you. I am telling you, don't worry. When I'm going to be opening this can of worm, people will understand. So when you see some of them doing like this, they have benefited one thing or the other from IPOB money. Nizama, they benefited. They are benefiting. And I know that this thing I mentioned now will be shocking a lot of them. You know, some of them will be let now to poo. they will be having running stomach. Where this one from where this one from get the agricultural project? We know them. We know you. We have everything. Don't worry. Time is coming. It's only this thing, this whole legal thing that is making don't worry. You people should just hold on. Hold on. I am coming. When I told you when I will start my own, you see, everything I am doing is to the glory of God. To the glory of God. It is only God that give wisdom. It is only God that give knowledge. It is only God that create me. It is only God that worked in me. It is only the image of God that is, you see, it is only God that is speaking through me. So anything I say, it is confirmed. Because I'm a child of God. And Jesus Christ is my personal Lord and Savior. Jesus Christ is my personal Lord and Savior. Pastor Nogememuya. You see, Jesus Christ is my personal Lord and Savior. So before you name anything, you go to Sojemi to go to Jesus first. Before you come to before you can try someone. So ezo monwemu n'ime Chukwu, n'ime Jesus. Hallelujah. No, see, if you are not proud to call yourself a child of God, then one day God is going to ask you a question. Not after all these things that God is doing, is using us to do, not after all this exposition that God is using me to do. You think I'm not going to give honor to God? Of course, He have all the honor. He is the one talking. He is the one making position, not me. Once I leave this seat, that's it. I don't even so the people in the southern Nigeria should start to prepare their mind to start joining the people back home for one day at home for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, even if it is once in a month. Even if this weekly they are doing is too much for you, even if it is once in a month, let it be on the record and let it go in the history of this Biafra restoration, that Biafrans in the southern Nigeria, they rise up. Let it go in the history. Let me tell you, you see, without this kind of radical decisions, we will not make headway. We will not make headway. And let me also tell you, I want to caution those who are saying Simon Ekpa is not a commander of ESN. Simon Ekpa have no access to ESN. Simon Ekpa is not, So I don't know what I don't know what they are trying to say. I don't know whether they are, as far as I'm concerned, ESN have no business whatsoever with the street. ESN have no business with police. ESN have no business with military. The only place ESN have business is engaging Fulani in the bush. So when you see some people who claim that, well-known people who claim that they are in this struggle, fronting ESN, that Simon Ekpa have no access, have no control to ESN, are you projecting ESN as people who are committing crimes? Are you projecting ESN as people you are going to use to attack somebody? Are you projecting ESN as people that you're going to use to attack police? So what exactly are they projecting? But let me make it very clear. ESN have no business with a street in Biafra land. Yes, so why should it be a concern that I don't have command to ESN? What are you commanding ESN to do? Are you trying to command ESN to attack police? ESN is not to attack police. ESN is not to attack military. ESN is security. ESN is security outfit that are in the bush protecting our land against Fulani terrorists. So why would people who claim to when you see this one moment, you see he come with another account. You see, He was blocked before. You know, he came with a new account. They have accounts everywhere. The same comment he is making. This same comment, he copied it. He will. Well, I will delete it now. I will block him now. He will come with another account because it's gonna be the same comment. So let us block him. He's gone. One thing I like, they are going to get tired. They will be opening account and opening account. One thing that Facebook did that is very good is that once Facebook have updated their app, that once somebody block you, you can choose to block any account that person is going to create in his life. So Facebook have noticed them. Facebook noticed these people. It is because of people like this that Facebook made that particular that kind of setting possible, that you choose to block any account the person is going to create in future. So he's gone. Now, when you hear these people telling you, and by the way, we have about 7,000 people watching this program. We have 2,009 on YouTube. We have about 3,400 on Enter Biafra and 1,400 on the other app. Almost 8,000 people watching this live and direct. Almost 3,000 on YouTube, you know. So what we are saying is this particular what they are saying every time. Simon Ekpa don't have access to ES. I don't know what they are trying to. These are people that are with ignorant. Ignorance is disease. Ignorance is disease. Who told you? What are you trying to achieve by coming to social media? Commanding now. Commanding who? Who are you commanding? Are you commanding who to do what? And they will come, all these DSS agents who are in IPOB without even knowing that their actions are favoring the DSS. They will come and say, Simon Ekpa don't have command. Did I tell you that I need command? Do I tell you that I need to command ESN? Did I tell you that I'm interested in commanding ESN? So what are you saying? Simon Ekpa now, command ESN now. When something happens, they will tell you command ESN now. Is ESN our Biafra army? Is ESN the Biafra soldier? Did you not hear where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu'S said that ESN is security outfit? It's not a Biafra army. And whether I tell you, am I a leader of IPOP? So why would somebody be interested in coming to social media, to Facebook, and they will make it a topic? Simon Ekpa cannot even command ESN. So what they are trying to project to you is that they want to continue to sell the narrative that ESN is the one that is attacking police, which is a lie. So if you are part of IPOB that is ignorantly selling this kind of narrative, desist from it. Desist. Because you don't know what you are doing. You cannot be joining people that are calling Simon Ekpa, come and command ESN. Command ESN to do what? Why are you commanding ESN? Why are you commanding ESN? ESN commanding ESN, it has nothing to do with engaging military. Because when you see them, when you see something happen, police, the military come there, they will say, hey, tell your Simon Ekpa now to go and command ESN. He cannot even command ESN. And they are indirectly pushing you to start selling a very different narrative about ESN. And you are falling for it out of envy and hatred for Simon Ekpa. I don't know. I don't know what ESN need to be commanded for. Thank you for that question. But you see the people who call themselves the IPOB warriors, media warriors. Every day they are writing, he cannot command ESN. Command the ESN to do what? And they are the one who is selling this kind of narrative that ESN have to do something. ESN have to attack there. ESN have to do this one. ESN is not army of Biafra. ESN have no business in the street. Let me make it very clear. for those of you who have a different impression about ESN, change from all this your media trying to attack Simon Ekpa. You think you're attacking Simon Ekpa. You are destroying the struggle. You are destroying the image of the ESN. For you to always come online and be typing rubbish that Simon Ekpa cannot command ESN now. Okay, when they say people were killed, by a soldier, that the soldier went to village in Enugu to kill people, and then you say, hey, tell your Simon Ekpa to command ESN now. Is ESN the army of Biafra? So they are trying to sell the impression to you. They want you to continue to write that ESN is engaging police, ESN is engaging army. And the people are so stupid not to understand this. What I'm telling you is that even those who call themselves e-warriors, they are writing it. They are writing it. They don't care. So long as it is to attack Simon Ekpa, they don't care. They have to write it. But they don't know the implication of that. They don't know the implication of that. They are building lies against ESN, against IPOB, against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today, they want to tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the EndSARS. He was responsible for EndSARS. Today, they have come to give their finding on the EndSARS, that they actually killed people. They killed. Now you are helping them. You are helping them. Why I'm making this now? If I don't say it this way, you wouldn't know. If we keep quiet, you people will begin to use it to attack Simon Ekpa. It becomes a topic. And somebody, you can't command ESN. Stop it. Stop it. You are not doing good to the struggle. And I hope he said they want to monetize their page. Yes, they want to monetize their page, but Simon Ekpa monetization is their biggest problem. and let me tell you, Simon Ekpa monetization is the biggest problem. But one thing they don't know is that when they still go to watch channel television, they don't also know that channel television is also monetizing their page. They go to watch AIT, Arise TV, whatever. They don't know that all those TVs, they monetize their page. They don't have problem with it. They don't have problem with other people who also use our video to monetize their page. Our own video, this video that I am talking now, somebody is going to use it to monetize his own or her own page. They don't see it. They don't see it too. But do you know where they have problem? They have problem. They have problem with my own voice and my own video. But I want you to just search Simon Ekpa on YouTube. Search Simon Ekpa on YouTube. You will see people using Simon Ekpa video everywhere. They don't have problem with them. It is only the one that come with Simon Ekpa. And you tell me people are normal. They are running mad already. It is not normal. No. It is not normal. And today, all of them are joining YouTube. They no longer talk monetization. All of them are joining YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube. Subscribe to. You see, let them face Nigeria government, expose Nigeria government. We need to be more proactive in our things we do in media war. Let them do it. That is what we want. And I must commend Biafrans for taking this war on Mkpurumiri very seriously. I must commend Biafrans. That is who we are. We don't condone nonsense. We don't condone evil. So those youth in Biafra land who have taken it upon themselves to make sure they get rid of our street, rid of drug, I commend all of them. Let them intensify the war against Mkpurumiri. Very, very important. All age grade in Biafra land, all youth leaders, you must intensify the war against Mkpurumiri. I am very, very happy for what I have seen so far in that regard after the announcement. Honestly, I am impressed with what I have seen so far. Intensify it. We can't allow that particular Mkpuru to even breathe in the street of Biafra. In the next coming month, in few months' time, we don't want to see the cases of Mkpuru anymore. Deal with the people, the sellers, the dealers, deal with them. We are Africans. Deal with them until we don't see it in our street. I must thank you all. Biafrans are wonderful people. All right. On this note, we are going to call it a day. Tomorrow we continue. I hope this video, you are going to learn a lot from it. For those who are watching it live now, you can watch it later and make sure you pick one or two things from this video. The play I made from the beginning to the end of this program is very, very important. Our leaders, with our leader welfare, is very, very important. We can't allow them to fight him psychologically. And I hope that the people, the relevant persons in this particular matter will take note of this. Thank you very much. May God bless you. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Oduduwa Republic. May God bless the Middle Belt. May God bless Ambazonia. May God bless IPB worldwide. May God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless ESN. May God bless Sunday Igboho. May God bless all Oduduwa agitators. May God bless you watching me tonight. I love you all from here. Good night.